typical harvest day. We're getting ready for the farmers markets. We're harvesting like broccoli, cauliflower, all the different veggies in order of most to least perishable.
I'm David Tanner.
And I'm Alyssa Pelter.
And together we run Plenty Wild Farms.
We grow a huge diversity of crops. I think this year over 50 different types of veggies. So everything from the basics to kind of more fun and unusual stuff like kohlrabi or shishito peppers.
Around the time I did my first placement on a farm, I think you at the same time were going to culinary school.
Yeah.
And then that kind of led to...
That led to actually a cheese making internship. I think we were contemplating kind of knowing that you want to get into farming.
And we came to Pemberton, we viewed, 8 places, and this was the first one, and yeah, put an offer on it. Pemberton's got a really rich sort of agricultural history, especially in potatoes. We've got not a really short season, but a shorter season. We got a lot of sun. Another sort of key element of growing in Pemberton that makes it great is just that there's access to water. So I'd say those two things are huge. Plus we're close to a really big market in Vancouver. So a lot of the farms here they still travel down to there every weekend and do the farmers markets there. My parents were always into food, and I think that sort of transferred over to me. So it's just sort of a bunch of different things I think led me in this direction. Freshness is, I think, a big one for a lot of people. We're harvesting most things sort of day of or the day before and then keeping them in the cooler. And you can't really match that at any grocery store.
Taste, like same thing, we were growing varieties, specifically for taste.
We prefer not to work with sprays and any kind of chemical.
The long term, it's important to us to be taking care of the soil and the land so that we can continue to farm, for decades to come, which is a big part of being organic. I think it's definitely something that our customers are looking for in their food choices, something that they know it's grown with that commitment to environmental stewardship. And I think that's part of what being organic in a way signifies, which is why it's important to us. The demand keeps growing. Every year we kind of grow a little bit more. Super rewarding to set up the display and just see basically the result of the months of work that have gone into growing the veggies. To me, it's like our social outing of the week. Friday or Saturday is when we get to go out and socialize, and not just like with the customers, but other vendors who we've developed relationships with over the years and become friends with.